Hey YouTube, this is my 2009 Yukon hybrid battery cell right here. You can see I've got some corrosion on these terminals. I'm trying to find one. I've already kind of cleaned these up as much as I can. But yeah, you can see some. See it right here? We got some corrosion right here. Corrosion. As we're going down that. It makes for a very bad connection and will give you a bad hybrid battery pack signal inside the truck. Once you get it out, it's just a handful of bolts to take this thing apart, and then you can start cleaning it up. What you want to make sure of though is when you're cleaning these up, you want to have all of this off, because this will connect it as one big battery. And make it kind of, deadly at 300 volts. Having all of them disconnected, you're now at 6.5, 7.5 volts for each one of these. So, you can touch it. You can run a wire brush across there without any fear of it's going to spark from one to the other, because now everything's disconnected from one side to the other. There's no path for the electricity to go back and forth. If you don't disconnect those, it's pretty dangerous. Like I said, you got 300 volts running through there. Makes for a bad day. But that's one thing you can do if your hybrid battery's messed up on or it's showing some troubles on the dash. That's one thing when you pull this thing out. It's really only about 4 bolts that hold it in the truck. It's held in right here underneath the rear seats. It's got a bolt here, one on the other side just like it, and then we've got one here that holds it in, one in the middle right here that holds it in, one on the far side that holds it in. So it's those 5 bolts that hold it in. And you take the main battery cables off of it right there, then it'll lift up. Oh, never mind. You got one more connector right back here. Then it just slides off. So once you do that, lift the whole thing out. I pulled mine through the back, set it on a pair of sawhorses just so I could be working on it really easy. It's a 10mm bolts hold everything in on top, all the covers and stuff. You take that off, you got a cover that goes on the top, cover on each side, and then it's 8mm to pull the nuts off of these, and that's it. You can take it apart, check each one for voltage if you want to, kind of do your own diagnosis rather than spend $3,000 to $4,000 at GM for them to replace it. Thanks.